Hey everyone, today I'm diving into the top 41 AI tools of 2025. Whether you're a creator, a developer, or just curious about AI, this list has something for you. I've broken this list down into the following 8 categories: multi-use AI assistants, video and image generation and editing, AI automation, coding and app building, project management and productivity, transcription and meeting assistance, voice and music generation, and lastly, marketing and social media. All right, our first category is multi-use AI assistants. And number one on that list is ChatGPT. And ChatGPT has two really great features lately. The first is deep research, which allows you to have a research assistant pretty much at your disposal. The second is its task feature, where you can automate a daily task. As an example, you want it to go out on the web, gather specific information or data, and give that to you at a certain time each day. Number two is Anthropic's Claude AI. And Claude is a really great coding tool. And as far as writing, it's pretty much one of the best writing tools in my personal opinion. Third is Perplexity AI. And Perplexity AI is a research tool that's web-based, and it's almost the future of Google. More and more people are using tools like Perplexity, where instead of just going to Google, you're going to Perplexity it. The fourth AI multi-use assistant tool is Google Gemini, and it happens to be probably one of my favorite tools. I love my Google Pixel phone, and with every Android-based phone right now, you have an opportunity to get Google Gemini, which is their AI assistant. It's the equivalent of Apple Siri, except way better. Number 5 is Google AI Studio. And yes, Google is on the list a few times because Gemini is the assistant. Google AI Studio allows you to actually get tutorials on how to use various software. You can share your screen and it will prompt you and show you how to do something, which is pretty cool. I did already record a video previously which goes in depth on Google AI tools if you want to check it out. The sixth tool is Google again, Notebook LM. And Notebook LM is an amazing tool where you can take a whole bunch of research content and put it together, and it will summarize it. You can interact with it. You can ask questions about the content. And then you can also turn that content into a podcast, which is a really cool way to just take in the information. And within the podcast, you can actually talk and interact with the podcast and ask questions about various topics they're discussing. So again, really cool. And a lot of researchers are using this because you can compile a whole bunch of data and documents into this one resource tool. Number 7, DeepSeek. Very recently, you may have heard of the Chinese company DeepSeek, which was on the news, which was taking over ChatGPT, offering essentially some of the services that ChatGPT offers for free, which it's a pretty cool, unique tool. And I think if I did not put it on this list, I would be doing everybody a disservice. And the last, number 8, multi-use AI assistant in this category is going to be Manus AI. And this is another Chinese-based company just released. Some say it is the first actual automated AI assistant where you can give it a task and it will continue to do that. It's not just like one prompt and you get a response. It will actually automate processes and go out and complete tasks, whether it's programming or purchasing a plane ticket or booking a hotel. If you give it the resources to be able to do that, this tool is pretty wild as far as some of the videos that are out right now. All right, the next category is video and image generation and editing. This is probably one of my favorite categories because it has so many tools right now in the space, and they're just ever evolving. And some of these tools that were available a couple years ago, they've come a long way as far as the image creation and the video creation. The first, number 9, is Synthesia. This is a realistic text to video type tool where you can use realistic human models, and you can even clone yourself and type in some text or upload a recording, and it will essentially have a person giving a presentation. Number 10, Runway AI. And this initially was a text to image generation tool. And over the years, they have come a long way, and they've progressed to text to video and image to video. And now they have various tools and resources where you can actually customize the video almost like you're the director. So it's probably one of the better video generation tools right now on the market. And this brings us to possibly one of the best tools. And I did another video about this, a full-length tutorial. Number 11 is Nim. And Nim is a tool that uses a whole bunch of different models. So it's this platform where you can use various tools, text to image to video, text to video. And instead of just using one model, Nim allows you to use Google's model or some of these other tools which are on the list, and it's all in one platform. Amazing tool. I definitely recommend people trying it. A lot of these tools you can try for free. The next on the list at number 12 is Descript. And this isn't so much a video and image generation tool as much as a platform for creators. It does have the ability to create a script with AI and then take that script and create an automatic video. But what this platform and tool really does is it allows you to quickly edit videos. So you can have a whole bunch of videos, a whole bunch of takes. You can throw it into and upload it into the platform, and it will clean up the video, it will edit it, and it's pretty cool for creators that if you're making a lot of content for YouTube, I would definitely recommend giving Descript a try. Number 13 on the list is a tool called HeyGen. And this is the ability for somebody to actually clone themselves. You take a high quality, high resolution video of yourself talking for a few minutes, and you can upload it to their platform, and from there on out, you essentially have a clone. It looks ultra realistic, and it's probably the best tool to clone yourself at this point in time. Number 14 is Midjourney. And Midjourney is possibly the best image generation tool right now. A lot of people use Midjourney to create images, then to go on and create video with some of these other tools that I've mentioned. And I would be willing to bet that at some point in the near future, Midjourney will have a video feature. Number 15, DALL-E. DALL-E is an image generation tool, and it is the tool that ChatGPT actually uses within ChatGPT. So if you ask ChatGPT to create an image, it uses the DALL-E model to create the image. It's definitely not one of the best, but it makes the list because it's integrated within ChatGPT, and a lot of people use it as well. The next on the list, number 16, is Kling AI. And Kling AI, again, generates both images, video, and it's a pretty good video image generation tool. Not, again, probably not the best or most sophisticated tools out there, but it's definitely up there. Number 17, Leonardo AI. And Leonardo AI is a lot of people's favorite AI image generation tool. Some people prefer Midjourney, some people prefer DALL-E, and a lot of people prefer Leonardo AI. All right, the next category, AI automation. And this is probably one of the categories that people know the least about, but want to use the features of these tools. And there's a lot of AI automation specialists today in different agencies that are taking businesses and their back-end operations and automating these processes using these tools. Some of the tools have been around for a little bit, but with the integrations of some of the AI assistants that I mentioned, things like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, people are actually able to integrate these tools with some of the AI automation tools that I'm going to go into. And number 18 on the list is Make.com. Make.com has been around for a while, and it's a easy user interface where you can have an event that triggers multiple actions that happen. So imagine email responses, or an email that fills in a spreadsheet, or a form that goes and puts information into a couple different spreadsheets and then emails somebody for a project. Number 19 is Zapier. Zapier has been around for a while as far as various automation tools, but now these tools have the ability to, again, integrate some of these AI assistants so you can automate multiple tasks where, say, if you use Google Gemini or ChatGPT and you want it to prompt to create something, you have to create something, wait for the response, and then if you need to use that information or data, then you have to prompt it again or do something else. But if there's a series of tasks, this event happens, which triggers this, which then triggers this, you can set up very sophisticated automations with both Make and Zapier. Number 20 is N8N, is an automation tool, but it's really geared towards AI, specifically some of these APIs and integrations with ChatGPT and Gemini. And it has a very good user interface, and it's pretty simple and straightforward to use, but you can make sophisticated automations with N8N as well. Number 21 is Gumloop. And this is one of the newer tools that not a lot of people know about. It's very similar to the other tools that we've just gone over, and it definitely has some templates and has a very intuitive user interface. And it's one of those tools, like all these, that you can try it for free and see which interface you like, which automation process you like the most. Some of these have various costs involved as well. Some are cheaper, some are more expensive. So it's good to be able to learn how to use all these AI automation tools, because some businesses may prefer Make.com, some may prefer N8N. So it's really up to you to learn and understand each of these tools. Even though they're similar, they also have a lot of different features. The next category is coding and app building. And just like the AI automation tools that we discussed, this category is probably one of the biggest right now, where people like myself who have absolutely no coding programming experience when it comes to app development can create a minimum viable product with just literally a text prompt. If I have an idea for something, I can create a text prompt and then almost create an instant app that I could give to developers or programmers to finish. It probably gets about 70 to 80% of an app done. And then obviously you would need some experts to refine things and fix some of that. If you have absolutely zero programming or coding experience, you can still create an app, but it's pretty cool to be able to use some of these simple apps. And I did a tutorial where I created a app, and literally it took, I don't know, less than 10 minutes. Number 22 is Cursor AI, and this tool is on the news a lot and on the internet. One of the top tools that both programmers and non-programmers are using to create apps. Number 23 is Bolt. This happens to be a tool that I've used a lot, played around with, and I actually created a video of the app that I made, which was just an app for my cat, which was Interesting. I just did a test, and bolt.new is a pretty amazing tool. One of the things that I think a lot of people don't get into programming or app development because you have to generate what they call the environment. So you have to have all these different resources and tools and files in addition to the programming that you do. So even if you learn a programming language, you have to be able to set up the environment. So what these tools do, aside from the coding, is they actually make an app that you can launch, develop, and see. And it's cool. With an example of bolt.new, they have this new feature where you can create a mobile app. And once you create the mobile app, there'll be a QR code that's on the screen. You download an app on your phone, you scan the code, and you can actually test the app in real time of what you created. And it's definitely amazing. VO is number 24. Number 25 is Bubble. And Bubble's been around for a while. It's a no-code app which allows you to drag and drop various objects. So unlike some of the other AI coding tools where you create a text prompt and it generates the software, the app, Bubble is a little bit more of an interface where you create something from scratch. The next category is project management and productivity tools. The first on the list is Asana, and Asana's been around for quite some time. There are some apps that I think are a little bit better, but I've included Asana on the list because they have integrated various AI features. A lot of people use it, and it's a pretty great tool. The next one is ClickUp, and ClickUp is one of the newer tools in recent years. It blew up, and they were one of the first project management tools to really go hardcore with the AI tools, both a web-based platform and a mobile platform. Number 28 is Monday.com, very similar to ClickUp, and they have integrated various automation tools and AI features in recent years. Number 29 is Notion. Notion is definitely one of those softwares that's one of those tools that once people start using it, it's like they brain dump all their knowledge and then they get stuck and they're unable to transfer that to a different tool. The next category is transcription and meeting assistance. And the first on the list is TLDV. Number 31, fireflies.ai. Number 32, Avoma. Number 33, Otter AI. Number 34, Fathom. The next category is in music generation. And from someone like me who has no artistic talent when it comes to instruments, vocals, music, I think these tools are pretty cool because you can create music instantly, you can create beats, and you do not have to have any knowledge of music to create really cool stuff. You're seeing a lot more of this content online, and both voice and music generation tools. So number 35 is a company called 11 Labs, and they've been around for a while, and their tool allows you to either clone your voice, use other voices to create very realistic speech, use some of the features to create an audiobook, instantly download the audio file. You can type in text and have different voices. You can use it for video. A lot of people use it for children's stories on YouTube. And a lot of people just use it for various content, especially storytelling, because some of these voices are so realistic now. Number 36 is Murph AI. Number 37 is Suno. And Suno is a AI music generation tool. You can generate instrumental music or you can generate actual music with lyrics. So you can take a AI tool like Gemini and create a song and then take that lyrics and put it within Suno and create a full-length song, which is pretty cool. Number 38 is another music generation tool called Udio. And Udio is definitely probably one of the best music generation tools right now as far as length and abilities and features. They have a free version and they have a paid version, but it's one of those tools that I would definitely recommend you give it a try. Lastly, we have marketing and social media tools. 39 is Canva, and Canva's been around for quite some time, and it's probably one of the most widely used tools by designers aside from things like Photoshop. It makes content creation simple, and now some of their AI features, it gives you an opportunity to actually uh, use AI within the design process and automate some processes. So it's definitely cool, and I expect more and more features to be shown in the near future. Number 40 is Vista Social. And lastly, number 41 is Buffer. If you are interested in learning more about any specific tool, just leave a comment and I will do my best to either create a full-length tutorial on the tool or answer any questions.